Hello, this is Ankit Reddy. Welcome to the .NET course from educators.com, world's best online training tutorial for the leading technologies. In this video session, we'll learn about difference between abstract class and interface. Abstract class and interface. An abstract class can have abstract and non-abstract methods, which means abstract method is like this: void print me. There is no definition, just this a declaration. There is no definition. Definition in the sense it will be having implementation like this: void good morning, console.writeLine good morning, like this. So this is called definition. This is called declaration. Coming to the interface, interfaces can have only abstract methods: interface I employee and void print me and void good morning. Here you can see this small I is prefixed. This is not mandatory, but it will be used for convention. If you see anywhere I employee, so you will consider that as an interface. That's it. There is no mandatory to keep that prefix as small I here. And abstract class doesn't support multiple inheritance, whereas inheritance supports multiple inheritance. Here, abstract class can have final, non-final, static and non-static variables, whereas now interface have only static and final variables. Abstract class can have static methods and main method and constructor. Interfaces cannot have static methods, main method or constructors. Abstract class can provide the implementation of interface. Here, interface cannot provide the implementation of abstract class. The abstract keyword is used to declare abstract class. The interface keyword is used to declare interface. Like here we have the interface keyword, and in this place we have used abstract class. This is as straightforward as we'll be creating a class, but we'll be prefixing it abstract keyword. So that will become an abstract class. Remember that abstract class can have abstract and non-abstract methods. So if you don't have non-abstract methods, the abstract class also become like a interface. What I mean to say is, if I have abstract class and instead of this implementation here for good morning method, we have like this void good morning only, then abstract class can also become like an interface. So there will be no difference. And here it is, abstract class have option for having abstract method as well as non-abstract methods, whereas in interface we cannot implement anything inside an interface. We will be declaring a method name. We cannot give a definition for that method. Definition in the sense, this is the one. Console.writeLine we have written, right? This is called definition. This is called declaration. So in interface, only declaration of the methods will be there. By this declaration of the methods, what we'll be using interface is, we'll be maintaining some uniformity. So we are making a rule with an interface saying that whatever the method I have declared here in this interface, whoever inheriting my interface, they should implement the implementation for these methods which are declared in this interface. So what will happen with this interface is, we'll be maintaining some uniformity. And here we have abstract class. We have some abstract methods, we have non-abstract methods. What is the purpose is, suppose in your program or even application, the customers are viewing or displaying the data about products. After some point of time, your customers need to edit that. So what we can do is, without disturbing anything of the inherited classes, so we'll be having child classes for this parent class. So abstract class or interface are to be treated as base class or a parent class. So we cannot do anything with this interface or abstract until unless you inherit that abstract class or interface. So whatever method you declared here, you should give implementation in the child classes. So in order to disturb that flow, you will be having in practically so many places this class has been inherited. So if you given only declaration here, you should provide implementation where and all this class, abstract class is inherited. So if you go with interface, that cannot be possible. That will be a cumbersome job, because if you wanted to provide your end users edit functionality, you will be writing here void edit customer. So wherever your interface is using, you have been inherited this interface, In those all places you should provide implementation for that given declared method. But here, instead of providing like that, here only we will provide implementation like this: void good morning, void edit customer. Here we'll give implementation for the newly requested functionality for the client. So that is the advantage between this abstract class and interface. Interfaces will be using for maintaining uniformity throughout the entire application. Whatever, it's like a rule, it's like a condition. In interface we are keeping a method, means all the classes where and all this interface is using, they should provide implementation for that method. Here no need to disturb the child classes, here only will provide implementation. So the abstract keyword is used to declare abstract class, the interface keyword is used to declare interfaces. Abstract methods, abstract members can be public, but here interface members cannot be public because by default interface members will be public only, public access modifier. So we cannot create any method as public here. We should not provide any access modifier because those are by default public. So this will be an important interview question. Please remember this chart, then just tell one by one points, that's enough. You will get a good impression on an interviewer. Thank you for watching. We'll meet it again for the next video session.